What else you need? What'd you tell me to grab?
The drill and driver. Middle of that post. 16 foot, 1 1/8. I think you can let go.
It's very loud in my ear.
I bet.
I'm always afraid when I'm that close, my hair's gonna get wrapped in the screw and you're gonna rip my hair out.
I would try not to do that.
I was a step ahead.
Step ahead?
Yeah,
You're like 3 steps ahead. We're not over there yet. Oh, this one's not going to reach. Not going to reach at all. So today we're back out here working on the Corral project, and we're trying to put up a 4-board fence on this side. It's going to have 4 2x8s, and then there's going to be a stock panel mounted to it as well to keep any small animals from getting through. So when I originally set these posts, I tried to do like an 8-foot spacing, but I tried to do my hole where it was like 1 inch less than 8 feet. And I tried to do that the whole length, you know, so I could always fit an 8-foot board on there. But somehow it turned out that all of my posts are about 1 inch farther than what they're supposed to. So on a 16-foot span, that next one ended up being 2.5 inches past 16 feet. Well, the board doesn't reach, so this isn't going to work out exactly the way I had planned. Next time I'll have to do the holes maybe 2 to 3 inches shorter than 8 feet to guarantee that the boards are actually going to fit. Luckily, this last section right here is actually closer to 7 feet, so we're definitely going to fit right here. There's just a spot in there that's not really working out for us. 15 feet, 1 3/8 inches. So I was really hoping that I could stagger these 16-foot long boards, just kind of stagger them back and forth, and we'll see how it works out, but I'm not looking very promising. Ooh, it's a little high.
You pull it down or?
Yeah, it's bowed a little bit. You could probably hang on it a little bit. You don't weigh enough. Better than it was.
It's like a hitching post.
It's a hitching post. So,
A really tall one for Clydesdales.
good?
Yeah.
Getting pinched a little bit. You guys ever notice Rebecca picks the side farthest from the camera? She don't like to be on camera.
Oh, I moved. Cows aren't gonna care.
All right, we got our first row of boards on the fence. In that top row, I think there's just really one post that made this not work out. And it made the pattern that we were trying to use. We had to use a short board over here and then a short board in the middle back there. But if you start from this post, which probably we should have done, I guess, that post that's off ends up being right in the middle of one of the boards. So we can use the full 16-foot boards all the way down and not have these short pieces in there. So that's what we're going to do with the rest of the fence. We're just going to start them from right here and put the rest of the boards on. Once we get those on, we're going to move on to gates. So I'm just going to measure down 16 inches from my top board, and then 32 and 48. That's going to be the top of my next board. Well, we're gonna do the easy one first. Maybe a little high. So this gate is for a hay feeder that's gonna be here in the future. This is gonna be the loading gate. So I'm gonna swing it open and then be able to load a round bale inside of here. In the future, this will be a square feeder where they can eat from 3 sides. And this is just the loading side. So we'll go ahead and start drilling in the hinges and getting this set in place. Gonna mark where the bottom of the hinge is. I just drilled that hole and I realized that I marked it for the way the hinges were in the gate with both hinges pointing up, and I need the top one to point down. So I need to make a new hole in the right spot so the gate can't be pulled off. All right.
Looks level to me.
Looks level.
Yep.
A little bit of a tight fit. Just tightening from that one side may straighten this up. Oh yeah, that don't look too bad. We're going to go ahead and put a 2-way gate latch on here. That way it's easy to open and close. So when you put these 2-way gate latches on, if you straddle across one of these horizontal members, that'll keep it from turning. If you put it somewhere else on the side, like up here, down here, you have to put a screw through the side of this to keep it from twisting. This way I don't have to put a hole in the gate with a screw. So set one of these up on the post. I'm just going to slide it over the pin and then come in. And then the trick is you really want to lift up on it as high as it'll go. That way it takes the weight of the gate, and the gate can actually sit on this. That's the way we like it. Oh, it's heavy, ain't it?
Yes. Looks like a race.
Oh, is that what
But
this
you got a
is?
head start.
I do have a head start.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh, it's gonna be a tight one. Getting anywhere?
I'm not real coordinated with these things.
The only way you get coordinated is just practice.
I don't think you can practice coordination.
Yeah, you can.
I haven't been coordinated my whole life.
You just need more practice.
Coordination's not my strong suit.
It's all right. It's not why I married you. I didn't say to myself, boy, that girl's really coordinated. I need to keep her.
Does that nut, both nuts need to be on?
Nope. Washers.
Oh, washers, yes.
Washers. Didn't marry you for knowing terminology about bolts either. Well, the bottom hinge is in as far as it can go. So what we have is what we got right there.
Yeah, now it's coming up. Right there.
Level.
Yep.
All right, we got this gate hung and it's nice and level. The only issue we have is right here. There's only maybe 1.5 inches. We need probably 2.5 inches to fit the gate latch in there. So we're gonna have to get a saw and chisel that out a little bit for it to fit. But the good thing about it is it's supposed to lay flat against this fence on either side. And it does perfectly. So it can lay that direction or this direction. So I think this is gonna work out good. I just need to get the latch on there. Oh,
Ah,
it's hitting right there. I gotta chisel this out right here as well. There we go. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get done today. We're really trying to get it to the point where we can actually bring the animals over here and keep them over here because we got a mud problem.
yeah. I think it doesn't help that the barnyard is downhill, that entire barnyard. And then we have all the rain running off the roof.
Yeah, the whole bank barn over there, 2/3 of the roof comes off the backside right into where the animals are. And it is extremely muddy back there right now. So what are we probably thinking? 8 inches of mud probably in some of the spots. Now luckily they can try to avoid most of that mud, but I think that's really bad for the sheep because they're such short animals. So they definitely avoid the mud, but we'd like to get them over here where it is drier and higher up on the property. So we're working pretty hard just to get to where we want to get it to where we can get them right in here into this white pole barn and lock them up at night. And then we can open the gates back up and let them roam during the day. But at night, we lock them in a barnyard every night. And we'd like to do the same thing over here.
There's quite a bit of elevation change, really, from the barnyard over to here.
There is. It's probably at least a 10-foot drop that way. And then once you get to the back of the barnyard, it's probably another 10 feet.
Yeah.
Just from the front of the barnyard to the back of the barnyard. It's people can't tell on camera, but that barnyard is probably 20% slope or at 20-degree angle, you know. it's a fairly steep little barnyard. That's why it's always hard to maneuver the tractor in there too, just because you feel like you're kind of tippy as you're trying to, you know, be kind of sideways. It is kind of a hillside. It is a bank barn. It's built into the side of a hill. So
on the weekends, we always move them over here because we're home. And they like coming over here.
yeah, but the days we work,
They stay.
they're stuck over there. So we can get them over here on dry ground or drier area at least 3 days a week. But it'd be nice to just eventually they're going to move over here most of the time anyway.
Yep.
And we've been cleaning out this white pole barn off camera, cleaning out a bunch of junk. We had a trailer and a truckload of stuff we pulled out of here the other day, and we're getting closer to at least getting that cleaned out as well. We still got quite a bit more to do, but
It'll be a nice big area though for them to stay in the winter, especially.
yeah, they'll definitely this is just a better area in the winter. It's drier, better area for them to be in. That barnyard's pretty nasty right now. So I know that a lot of people have said they have missed Rebecca in, you know, over the last month pretty much. Like she hadn't been in very many videos. So
Well, the holiday season, I'm pretty busy. Lots of baking, shopping, you know,
yeah,
things like that.
for
So,
Christmas. And so every time I was making videos, typically she was in there baking all day long pretty much.
Yeah.
And a lot of experimental baking
Yeah.
as well. So she's been going through, we were talking about the other day, she's been going through about 30 pounds of flour a month with all of her different baking experiments, trying to find, because she'll bake it, of course, several different ways before she decides what she wants, and then that's the one she'll to take somewhere.
Yeah. But now that the holidays are over, we've got to cut out all the
Yeah,
extra calories.
now we're on diets, so we're gonna definitely cut back on all the baking probably as much, right? And maybe Rebecca can be outside helping me with some of these chores again. So hopefully she'll be in some more videos pretty soon now that the holidays are over.
Well, and it's better working in the wintertime anyways outside.
Yeah, you always did like working in the wintertime because you can layer to the right warmth, as in the summertime you're just
Hot.
too hot all the time.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, I think that's it for this video. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.